Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today, I'm going to show you another basic Dutch oven dish you can make in about 30 minutes. Stay tuned. So what I'm going to show you how to do today is make a shortcut chicken and dumplings with just a few basic ingredients. Today we're going to cook it over on the campfire for you guys, just for fun, and you know that's what we love to do. But this is a great dish to feed. It can feed about 4 or 5 people for the recipe we're going to make today. Hey, and speaking of recipes, don't forget, now we have available downloadable, printable recipes right down in the description box below. We're still working on a way to get that to you, but for right now, all you have to do is email us at the Backwoods Gourmet channel at gmail.com. The equipment you're going to need today is your Dutch oven. Today is a good opportunity to pull out your Lieutenant Dan Dutch oven. This is the one we restored a while back. Try to go back on my channel, you'll see some cast iron restoration. Brought this thing back from the dead, and as you can see, it ain't got no legs. Okay, that's why we call it Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan number, I guess that's 12 inch. Okay, 12 inch Lieutenant Dan Dutch oven. Right here we have some chopped bacon, a little bit of Kerrygold butter. I've got 4 chicken thighs with the bones and skin. We're going to process them in a minute. Got one of those little cardboard boxes of unsalted chicken stock. I like unsalted. Okay, got a little bit of herbs, whatever your preference is. I'm going to use some killer hogs. If you want to spice it up, go with some Tony Chachere's. This is some herb de Provenance. It's just a mix of Italian herbs. Whatever you got will be fine. 1 small bag of mixed vegetables, frozen, right straight out of the grocery store. I know you guys don't see me do that, and definitely don't see me do this next thing. But here we go. Some Grand's buttermilk biscuits. That's the short can. Right there. Got everything ready. Got a DALSTRONG knife here ready to go to start processing those chicken breasts or chicken thighs. You could also use chicken breasts for this. I think the chicken thighs make it a whole lot better. So let's go ahead and debone our chicken thighs. I got out my Backwoods Gourmet cutting board here, and if you're interested in purchasing one of these Backwoods Gourmet cutting boards, let me know at the Backwoods Gourmet channel at gmail.com. I'll send you over our current in-stock inventory. It's not a lot. These pieces of wood are very rare and scarce. The spalted spalted oak. It takes a while. I just got some new pieces today, but it'll probably be about a year before they're dry enough to start making cutting boards out of. So that'll be next year's inventory. Right now I have very limited supply of blanks to make these cutting boards. There are CNC cut and epoxy inlaid with the Backwoods Gourmet logo in them. Okay, so they're really nice, but very limited supply of those. So if you're interested, you need to reach out to me as soon as possible to get on and see what we got. Right now I have 2 ready to ship. One of them is a beautiful crotch figured cutting board. The other one's a smaller version of this one. Appreciate you guys that have already, in some of the past videos, have already reached out and purchased one of these. But getting back to what we're doing, Basically, we're just taking that thigh bone out of these chicken thighs. Go ahead and hang my Dutch oven on a trammel right over the fire. Here I want a kind of a medium heat, medium high. So I think I'm gonna lower down just a notch. Want to kind of sear that chicken. Let that preheat for a minute. So we got our fire going up under there, and I want to try to concentrate some of the fresher pieces right under the pot. This is a cooking fire, you know, not necessarily just campfire, so we want to try to concentrate our heat in the center. And that's something that's acquired skill, but should be good to go. We're going to go ahead and drop our bacon, and that's starting to get warm. Go ahead, let that start rendering down. So bacon's starting to render already, just a couple of minutes. Nice hot fire. Go ahead and put all of our seasoned chicken in there, and we want to brown all of that. I put another piece of wood under there, so get some flame off of that, and I'll bring that pot temperature back up. When your chickens start to look nice and brown, just dump in the bag of your mixed veg. Gotta keep this fire going. About time to put some more wood under it. Dump in that whole container of unsalted chicken broth. Couldn't be easier. Just enough to cover everything. Give it a little stir, and let's pour the fire to it. It's important to have a lot of small pieces of wood. Keep stoking your fire if you're going to do this on a campfire. Go ahead and put a little bit of the herbs in there. That's the herb de provenance, whatever you got. Put the lid on it. That'll help it come up to simmer. Alright, it's been going along there total about 20 minutes now. Got a nice rolling boil. And set my lid off on the lodge lid stand over there. And smoke has been killing me on this fire tonight because it's just going from every direction. So right now I'm just going to take and pinch my Grand's biscuits right into the pot. You want it to be a nice bubble when you do this. You could roll them out, slice them. You could do. Oh man, smoke is running me off. Try working around the other side. We're just going to pinch the biscuits off into the pot. You may not need to use all of them. Just kind of gauge it by eye. Let them cook a little bit, stir them in, put a little few more in. You'll see them start to puff up here shortly. Those are going to be our dumplings. As many or as few in there as you like. I like mine pretty meaty. That's why we put all 4 of those chicken thighs in. Using these grams will cut a lot of time out of doing this. Alright, let's go ahead and serve this up for you guys. I hope you brought your plate. I know it smells awesome. Set that lid over there. Let's go ahead and bring our bowl in. We got the dumplings, the chicken, the veg. Make sure you get plenty of that broth. Steaming hot. I think a great finish to this is going to be some of that Kerrygold butter that was in the ingredients at the beginning. It's going to give it a little richness, and just a little rosemary right from the garden there for a little bit of garnish. Man, that looks like a very awesome meal for a nice cool night. Let's check it out. You know what? That's almost as good as my long cooked, chicken and dumplings where you stew down the whole chicken. And it takes hours. This only took about 30 to 45 minutes. It took us closer to 45 doing it on a campfire, but you can do it on your camp stove or in the house a lot quicker. We just had to tend to fire. So you might have thought chicken and dumplings was something you couldn't do at camp in a nice short time. Hopefully you'll take this recipe, reconsider that, make this a camp for yourself. It is awesome, and I'll tell you what, especially when it's cool out at night, that's going to be a winner with all your campers. So if you like what we're doing, please smash that like button right down there. You can subscribe to our channel right over there for another great Backwoods Gourmet video. It's going to be right up there, and for a whole playlist of campfire cooking, it's going to be right up there. We'll see you next time.